Hi guys, good morning doctor. My name is Phisal and my matrix number is 273147. And today I'm going to analyze the external business environment of Biden and its products such as Douyin and TikTok by using the Phisal analysis model. So first, Biden is an emerging internet venture that headquartered in Beijing, China, that faced a fierce of competition in online streaming wars. So it was founded in the summer of 2012 by Ying Zhang, a former engineer from Microsoft China. He was influenced by the first generations of entrepreneurs who have been writing a new histories of Chinese technology. So Zhang has a vision for the global market from the beginning of Biden's. Next, Biden's introduced Douyin in 2016, a short video mobile apps to the Chinese market based on the success of artificial intelligence technology-based news recommendations app Toutiao. It's achieved massive success, surpassing 100 million users within 1 year. So, with the successful in the Chinese market, Biden launched a TikTok, which is a new version, the global versions of Douyin in September 2017. So Biden pushed forward the deal for expanding the content and service functions as well as securing a new user groups in the global market. So the brand new global versions of TikTok was launched in August 2018 as the result of combining the unique service functions of Musical.ly and the technologies of Douyin in aiming to satisfy the global users. A Phisal analysis is a framework that used by marketers to analyze the macro-environmental factors that have impact on organizations. So they consist of political, economic, social, technologies, environmental, and also legal. For political factor, it includes the government policy, leadership, the foreign trade policy, tax policy, and so on. For economic factor, it includes all the determinants of an economy and its conditions. For example, the inflation rate, the interest rate, monetary or fiscal policy are all these determine the directions in which an economy might move on. So for social factor, for every country is different and every country has their unique mindset. So this mindset would cast an impact on the businesses and the sales of their products and services. For example, the cultural implications, the gender and connected demographic, the social lifestyle, all of these are studied by companies to understand the market and the consumer better. For technology factor, so the technology changes every minute and therefore, company needs to stay connected along the way and integrate as and when needed. So it is to analyze to understand how the consumer react to technological trends and how they utilize them for their benefits. For environmental factors include geographical locations, the climate, weather, and other such factors that are not just limited to climatic conditions. For legal factor, so the legislative changes occur from time to time, and many of them affects the business environment. For example, if a regulatory body would set up regulations for the industry, then the law would impact all these industry and businesses that strive in their economies. Therefore, the businesses also analyze the legal developments happening in their environment. So here is the Phisal factor of Douyin and also the TikTok. So under the political factor, the contents available on the TikTok that may be limited due to the censorship from the Chinese government. So for the parent company of the TikTok, that Biden relies on different licenses to run its business, but it doesn't want to create any trouble for the Chinese government. So the tensions between the US and also the China is apparently the trade war, because the power to limit the foreign access to all of the technology is still in the hands of the US regulator. So many other Chinese companies have tried to work throughout these restrictions. For economic factor, the investor and also the owner of TikTok will see more progress in the United States to be able to achieve the aim of the public offering. Thus, TikTok has decided to spend heavy amount to progress in the United States because, in their opinion, they will be able to go worldwide once they have accessed the US market. Thus, TikTok spent hundreds of millions of dollars for the advertisement on other social media platforms such as Instagram, Snapchats, and so on, which it will help in rising their revenue but also increases the competitions. For the social factor, so according to the research earlier in this year, over of 100 million of Americans has installed the TikTok. Thus, TikTok is considered as an entertainment platform for teenagers and also the adults. But there has been a video regarding the Islamic propaganda appearing on the applications which are socializing people in a harmful way. So TikTok is mostly associated with teenagers or even a younger audience, so it is not very effective for the brand who wanted to sell high-ticket items and other informations and technical products. Next, under the technological factor, the TikTok claimed that it doesn't store American user data in China. However, it has the powers to store the data on its user. So on TikTok website, it is written that the user data and informations can be shared with its parent company in China, which is ByteDance, and also with its other affiliates. Under the environment, TikTok provides the freedom to post every sort of creative content. Due to this, many videos on TikTok are spreading climate change awareness. Therefore, TikTok challenged its content creators to initiate their sustainability commitment for a sustainable environment in the future. Under the legal factor, so the lawmakers are very watchful of the potentials for the government of China to ask for the information about the user of the application. There is a huge of disagreement between the suffering the contents that goes on TikTok and freedom of speech. Thus, the company follow its own rules and regulations that made on the local level, which is why they functions out of an entirely dissimilar set of rules when compared to the US. Regarding the long-term strategy that TikTok can apply is reach a large and diverse audience. While it is true that most of the content creators on TikTok are part of the younger generations, there is a misconception that all users are young. So regarding the age group, the highest portions of users fell into the 20 to 24 age of group. But there are many generations, for example from Gen Z to Baby Boomer can find funds on the TikTok platform. Therefore, TikTok has users from all across the world of all different age. There are countless opportunities to reach each nice audience within the TikTok populations. Next, showcase your product authentically. Something that makes TikTok unique is that it is the authenticity driving. So TikTok users want to be entertained or informed, not so too. So connecting the viewer to the product with a relatable story or a fun trend will be more effective in gaining communities, members, and also potential customers. So no expensive equipment or complicated skills set is required to make entertaining and engaging content on TikTok. So everyone needs to start posting on TikTok is a smartphone and internet connections. So trends are a great way for people to get involved on apps that will allow everyone to go viral. So that's all from me. Thank you.